Okay, it's noon on Monday. We're live. So if you're watching on YouTube, scrub forward until you see some stuff start happening while I set up my other computer here. Yep, and we'll start working on my last scavenger pages. You guys are going to help me with one of them. So, yeah. Hi, Barbara. Came in to give you my thumbs up. Not sure you'll be at your steamer in quite possibly. Not a worry, Barbara. You go do whatever it is a girl's got to do. Mondays are crazy, I know, because Dee Dee's on in the morning and then I'm in the afternoon. And hi, Icy. So it's a long day. So don't even worry about it. I totally get that. All right, how many pages do I have open here? Holy crapola. Still have Dee Dee's chat up. So we'll just give it a few minutes, let people get in here. Hopefully YouTube will send out a notification. I won't be holding my breath. But yeah, I am so close to done. Let's see. I have that one done and that one done. I just haven't put them in the book yet. Sorry, game and demand notice. That's it. So, all right. Somebody write in chat because it says that there's 13 and I'm, okay, there's Linda. Hi, Linda. So, yeah, we're getting really, really close to done. Game time. Yeah, you're just going to watch me draw the sorry game. Hi, Dee Dee. Hi, Starla. You got the notification. Thank you, Starla. Hi, Joan. Dee Dee showed some of your stencils this morning, Joan. They're really nice. Of course, I saw them all over at Patty's, so, but they are really nice. Hi, Terry. So, yeah, we've got a beautiful day here in Oklahoma. Oh, my gosh. This last few days have been awesome. So I don't really have anything to whine about, which kind of bums me out. Ah, my regular coffee girl was back today. Oh, so it's so good. All right, Rachel, explain to me what WPG means. I know you're talking to Barbara, or I think you are. Is it Winnipeg? Okay, Linda, let me write myself a little note. Where do you want me to send it? Do I have your... Okay, Winnipeg. That's kind of what I thought, but then I thought, well, maybe I'm wrong. Hi, Dorothy. Yeah, just tell me where to send it. I think I have your email address. I'm not real sure. I'm not always really good about saving them. Hi, Sharon. So, yeah. Email it. All right. I hope I still have it. I'm so bad at email. You guys know that, so. Hi, Dawn. So, yeah, anyway, I have been really working hard on my scavenger hunt to get it done by the deadline. Hi, Sherry. And I'll finish one today, and then you guys are going to help me with the last one. Hey, Peggy. Working and lurking. Get after it, bad girl. And I did, while Dee Dee was doing her journal this morning, I did do a quick sketch. So I have something to start with. I'm not going to start from scratch. Sorry. Springtime, my allergies are going to get really bad here for the next few weeks when the ragweed is blooming. Life is hell. Hell. So anyway, I'll go ahead and show you guys. Well, I'll save this for a minute. Dee Dee knows I ordered because Robert needed something from Amazon, and I can't order anything without ordering myself a little present. What the heck? My chat is, oh, I know why I put the book on the keyboard. Never mind. Let me fix that. I was up to 400 and some odd characters. Come on. There we go. Anyway, so I had to order myself a little present. So I had seen these. You know, one bad thing about Amazon, you guys, is whatever you guys order, mostly Dee Dee, I think, whatever you guys order, I get recommendations for. So I don't know. Somebody I know probably has ordered these. But they're inserts for a traveler's notebook, the original size inserts. And they're Tomoe River paper with dot grid. So far only 20. Yeah, well, they might have set a cap of 20 today. I don't know. But anyway, these are so nice, you guys. If you've never used the Tomoe River paper, this is considered their white, and it's just slightly ivory. But the paper is so nice. No bleed. Well, very little bleed. I mean, if I did alcohol ink on it, obviously it would bleed. But most pens, you can write on this. You can draw on it. It doesn't take water real well. So, I don't know. We'll do some experiments coming up here. Hi, Jen. But, yeah, this was my one and only purchase this week. And hopefully Robert won't need anything else from Amazon, so I won't have to buy myself any more presents. But that's the only thing I got this week. But I am going to try and use this for my April Beast. I'm going to try and make myself come up with a new design, and then next year I will be doing the Beast in Traveler's Notebook. Yeah, we'll see. Kind of scares me. Go away from that comfortable Beast, you know. Hi, Jen. So anyway, I did do a couple pages this week, so let me show you. Hopefully the cupboards are full so you won't go hungry after all the Exactly, Rachel. Oh, boy. Hopefully I'll be able to afford something to buy it, Rachel. That's the crazy thing. Is every time you go, it costs more than the time before. All right, so let's flip through. I did go ahead and finally write the useless random fact on here, that a bezoar is a hairball and a group of cats is called a clouder. What's the best, Janet? What's the best what? Traveler's Notebook? That is an impossible question to answer. Hi, Christine. I like the cats too, Dee Dee. And this is so inappropriate, but I did go ahead and put that joke on here. How do you get 500 cows into a barn? Put a bingo sign on it. That's so inappropriate, and I know it, but it cracks me up. So, yeah. And then what has 75 balls and keeps ladies smiling? Bingo! Hi, Barb. You've come at the complete inappropriate time, Barb. You're right on time. So some of the pages that weren't finished, I've gone ahead and finished up. Some are better than others, obviously. I still like this one with the little coffee statements in it. It's not quite a zine, but it's close. So we're coming up on a page that I finished. I did go ahead and put the words that we did on Taboo on this page. And I showed you that one, the funny tweets. I don't know what I'm doing with this spread yet. Soup. This one I still gotta, this I have to finish. But this is the one where I use the makeup. I turned it inside out so I don't smear it all up. But yeah, I've got to finish that page. But I've got everything. Okay, this is my favorite page. Check it out. Pay attention, you guys, because this is really good. Okay, this one is an advertisement. You had to draw your own advertisement, right? And a paper doll. So show that and Candyman. Okay, Candyland. Okay, I will in just a minute. But my paper doll page is men in pants, because look at my paper doll. He's a man and he has pants on, right? He's the best. And then because he is a paper doll, I made him some pants. When I do stuff like this, you guys, it cracks my ass up. And I have to say, the man looks good in all his pants, right? Doesn't matter what pants he has on. He looks good. He even has polka dot, and I made these with washi tape. Even if you put him in girl pants, like these, which is something I would probably wear, with elastic at the waist and at the ankles, he even looks good in girl pants. So he has his little pants. So this is men in pants. It's a limited time offer. You get a senior citizen discount, which I love. I always forget to ask for my senior citizen discount, though. The pants are sold separately. You can trade with all your church ladies, and you can collect all the hunks. But the best thing is, coming soon, men in thongs. Get it, girl? Honestly, you guys, I sit and do this stuff, and I'm cracking myself up. Like, I'm laughing my fool head off about men in pants. But I cut this guy out. Probably, we started this in January, right? And I've got this in between. I can't get him back in. I think we started this in January. I think I found him about January. It just took me this long. Hi, Jasper. Anybody else who's come in? Barbara Clark. So yeah, if you're wanting men in pants, it's not on Amazon yet. Come on. Get your little legs in there, boy. So there's your men in pants paper dolls. Yeah, he's got ruler pants. You noticed that, Barbara? See, you guys are so on it. You're on it. Where's all his thongs? Well, no, because, see, the men in thongs, they'll have bare legs. And I'm going to have to really look hard to find a man from the back. I haven't found him yet, but I'm searching. I might have to go into an adult bookstore. Not sure yet, but I'm pretty sure. So that's my advertisement paper doll page. This is Chinese checkers. And I think, was there one other one that, maybe I didn't do another one. Maybe it was just men in pants and finishing up. I guess that was it. So Dee Dee wanted to see the Candyland again. This one was an absolute ton of fun to do. Hi, Cat and Paste. Anybody else? I probably missed a bunch of people coming in. Like you don't already. I don't, Rachel. I don't. Oh, Barbara, or Barb Owen. Hot Sun would model for me. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. So I think some of the pages that I've done, I'm really, really happy with. Others, I'm like, whatever. Hopefully today we'll do a good one with the Sorry game. And I have not done, I guess I should address this. The Pictionary page is actually going to be the little drawings that we've done, because I've saved them. They're here somewhere. These are the most recent ones we did. But they're pretty bulky. So these are going to go in there. I just haven't decided how I'm going to present them yet, right? Yeah, does Hot Sun know? You're going to use that with your childhood map? That would be cool, Jasper. I love the pages where people smush a bunch of stuff together. And this one actually, I'm not sure how many prompts this fulfilled, but I know it did the menu prompt because we had to do a menu, right? And Candyland. I should have written down all the different prompts on it. But this was fun. Designing it and coloring it and doing whatever, it was fun. I think you're right, Christine, that there would be a bidding war for men in thongs if Hot Sun is the model. I don't know if I'd do him justice, though. Actually, Barb, I have a drawing. Let me look for it real quick. I think Dee Dee, where would I put that? It's in, I know which journal it's in. Hang on. It'll be right here, I'm pretty sure. I'll be pissed if I can't find it. I moved everything around. That's the bad thing. Don't move stuff around, you guys, ever. Hang on, I'm just looking real quick. But Dee Dee was drawing Hot Sun one day. Is it up there? Oh man, I can't believe I can't think which journal it's in. Hang on. If it's not in this one, I'm going to quit looking. Alright, I lied. I looked in another one. Alright, I'm going to have to find it and show it for you guys later. But I actually did draw Barb's Hot Sun. And those are all the Inktober, so it's not in there. Alright. Too many journals, not enough time. Barb, remind me. I'll write that on my note of things to do is look up Hot Sun's drawing. I was actually pretty proud of it. I did really good considering I wasn't actually looking at him. I was just drawing off of Dee Dee's. All I have to do is write Hot Sun. I think it was when Dee Dee was drawing him, and I was drawing along with Dee Dee. And I know other stuff that's in the journal, that's just it. I just don't know where the journal is. Because I moved everything around because I'm a dumbass. I'll find it. I'll find it someday. So that's where I'm at. And anybody who gets done, notify me. Probably the best way is Instagram Messenger to let me know that you have completed the scavenger hunt, because I think I've got 14 people right now. And of course I can't qualify. No, I've only got 11. But I know a couple of you are getting really close to being done. So when you get done, make sure you notify me, because I'm going to do the drawing next Monday. The deadline is actually Friday, I think, the 1st of April. But if you notify me until next Monday, I'll go ahead and include you. You'll get a couple extra days. I just thought of where it might be. Nope. Dang it. God, I annoy myself when I move stuff around. Now that's going to drive me crazy. I know it's not in that one. How many of you have about 100 journals started somewhere? The crazy thing is, I know that... All right. Now I'm going to go crazy. I'm going to go absolutely nuts, which is not very far to go, okay? I live on the edge all the time anyway. So this morning while Dee Dee streamed, I did do a quick sketch of the Sorry game. Yes, started, completed, no, yeah, see, okay, then I'm not the only goofball. Okay, Sherry. I will definitely be checking. I'll make sure that you're on there. I'll put you on there right now, Sherry. But I will definitely check my email before I close it all out. Exactly, Barb. Yeah, his fiance better get used to all us old wenches drooling over hot sun. Flo, you only work in one journal at a time? But don't you, like, I have a drawing journal, a napkin journal. I'm like Dee Dee. I mean, you have to have a journal for everything. Hi, Kimberly. Flo. Anybody else? Yeah. Jasper, you've got until next, let's just say, the Sunday. Sunday is when I'll make sure everything's cleared out. So whatever date that is, the 1st or the 2nd. Okay, Jasper, tell me, which do you think are the hardest bits? The hardest bits to me, because believe me, I've tried to do this demand notice 100 times. But every time I start working on it, I guess I could start working on this while I talk. But every time I start to do the demand notice, I get so politically incorrect that it's nothing I could show on stream. So then I have to start over. And so far I've not had any luck. That's why I said y'all are going to have to help me with it. Childhood map, that should be easy. Okay, Jen, you said you wrote me something. I missed chat. So, going on. Okay, I'm not following Kitty Jen. I'm flipping back, but I'm not seeing any. Teenage Wasteland, Jasper. That's the absolute truth. We won't even go there. Go ahead and type it again, Jen. So anyway, what I did to do this was I looked up the Sorry game on Google, just Googled Sorry game board, whatever. And then I took different bits from different graphic images that they had, and I've smushed it all together. So hopefully it'll come out good. Not with the childhood you had. Oh, Jasper, I'm sorry. If it makes you feel any better, I had 5 brothers. So anyway, I don't know if you guys can see. I'm going to go ahead and use a kneaded eraser and try and get up some of that graphite. That's what you do, Jasper. Go with the happy bits. Because I'm sure there's plenty of bad bits that I've just erased out of my memory. And here, oh, I don't know, whenever Jamie and Jill were here last, we went over to my brother's for a barbecue. And I have a little, I guess she's 5 now, great niece, who is too smart for her own good, honestly. And she wanted me to play Sorry with her. So we played Sorry. And that little creep cheated. I think I hit one of the slides or something like that. And that's why I put the slide on there, because it made me think of, her name is Pixie Faye. And I slid. And she said, you can't do that. And I was like, no, it was the one where you move backwards. That was the one. And of course, I didn't remember all the rules. But when you come right out of start, I think there's a place where you can slide backwards to go home and you don't have to go all the way around the board. And I don't know if it's 1 or 2, but anyway, I slid backwards and she says, "You can't do that." And I said, "Well, of course you can." And the little creep was trying to cheat on me because her grandmother, of course, was standing there. And I said, "What the heck, Amber, is that part of the rules?" And she said, "Of course it is, and she knows it." The little creep was just trying to cheat on me. Okay. I might ink I probably will ink the edges, so I don't need, before the first. Jen, you're catching me when I have streamer brain, and I am not following in the least. What's before the first? The 31st is before the 1st. I know that. All right. I did get blackout, so good. And I'm using chameleon alcohol markers. I don't know, for a while these were real big. And the cool thing about the chameleons was you could press the nib of the pen in here and it would release alcohol, so you would get tons of variations of the color. I've never really used that. Did you not see the first part of the message? Jen, I did not. Just go ahead and type the whole message again if you would, please. All right, let's decide what colors we want. The picture on the internet had these as red and green, but to me that's Christmas, so I think I'm going to do yellow and red. Because yellow, well, no, because I'll do this. All right, we're going to do green and red. Who cares? I mean, honestly. And I'll fix up the drawing as I go. And I have to say, before the scavenger hunt, I had not been using my alcohol markers much. But when I got them out again, I realized how much I loved them. So I've been using them like crazy lately. And honestly, the alcohol markers, they were just sitting doing nothing for years. So, but the nice thing about alcohol markers is you don't get streaks. As streaky as this looks, it'll all smooth out. And I'm just using 24-pound copy paper, so there's nothing special about the paper here. I wish this had a bigger nib though, but oh well. Oh, I can color right over that because I'm going to go over that with black. All right, Jen, I'm watching for the Scavenger book. I won't be done with by the 1st, but we'll... Oh, okay. That's cool, Jen. You know, the only thing about finishing it by the 1st is I have to put a deadline on it or it just is never ending. The only thing about getting it done by the 1st is you get put in a drawing. And I haven't decided exactly what the gift will be. I have a pretty good idea. Yeah, the only thing that does, getting it done by the 1st, is get you in the drawing for the giveaway. That's it. If it takes you a year to finish it, if you never finish it, nobody's ever going to care. Nobody cares. Last year, I didn't finish it myself, but this year I told myself, you know, I start this crap, I ought to finish it. I ought to set a good example for you people, because in every other aspect of life, I do not set a good example. So, there you go. Well, Jen, just take your time, do what you can do, and hopefully, you know, the thing is, is getting yourself to think outside the box. That's what this whole thing is about, is just hopefully giving you something to focus on so that you do get creative and do, you know, maybe stretch your abilities or look at something in a different way. Nobody ever grades it. Now, sometimes I'll make comments about what people have done, because, for example, I think it was Lisa. Her demand letter was a letter to me, demanding that I do this again next year. It was just so creative and thoughtful, and that, yeah, if I could give extra credit for anything, it would be something like that, you know, where people have really either thought outside the box or combined prompts in a really unique way. That's the stuff that I love seeing. But honestly, I'm not grading any of it. It's all about you, girl. But I'm proud of myself that one of the prompts was use unused supplies. And I have to say, I've done really good on that one. Rachel, I already sent you to the corner once this morning. Do I need to send you again so you can think about your bad behavior? Am I missing part of the chat combo? I'm not sure, Jen. There's two Jens in chat. There's Kitty Cat Jen, or Crafting House Kitty Jen, and then Jen S. So, no, you can do whatever you want, Jen. See, that's the thing, is there are no rules. The only rule I have ever put on the scavenger hunt is that you make it fun for you. That's the only rule I've ever put on it. So if you want to add more games, make up games, man, get after it. That's the whole thing about being creative. Because it's easy to do the same thing over and over and over again. And I'm as guilty as anybody about that. I like to draw certain things, and I will draw it over and over and over and over and over. But I think if you're ever going to get really good at something, you got to get outside the box. You got to get outside your head. You got to try something new. So that's kind of what this is about. I am a great example of naughtiness, and I'm not going to apologize for that. I'm just not. The way I judge myself is, how did the kids turn out? Kids turned out okay, so I couldn't have been that bad. Of course, I wouldn't want them to be like me, but... Alright. And the slides come in 4 different colors, same colors as the little game guys. So what color do we want to... The sari I'm going to do in black. I want to do the background in gray. Let's do their faces first, because that'll be the fun part. Rachel's Corner. I think she should, Cat and Paste. There should be a Rachel's Corner, because that's where Rachel belongs most of the time. Can't see my pencil lines now, but oh well. Just as long as his eyebrows look evil. And actually, let me see, I might have a fine nib gray. Let me see here. It's a problem when you got too much pens. You know what I mean? Okay, that one. I don't want his mouth real dark. Shaky today. Couldn't be the coffee. And actually, some of the shading might be done better with colored pencils, so I might end up doing that. Now, I'm using waterproof products, so if I did want to go over this with something wet, this stuff wouldn't bleed. All right, let me check chat. See you, Barb. She's probably long gone. I'm expecting those sorry carrot to weeble wobble off the page. You think? Okay, I'm gonna need a smaller pen. These Copic multiliners are probably some of the best products I've ever bought. Okay, and these guys, I can't see their face, so we'll just make it up. Not dark enough. Okay, let's do the lettering. It's kind of okay. I wasn't real careful with it, so we're gonna do our best, okay? Yeah, the rat just came in. Opened up the garage. That means probably demolition somewhere. One of the things about doing like this, I like trying to replicate typefaces. And I did fairly good with this. Freehanding it now is probably not the best, but who cares? It'll be good enough. This R definitely, ew, oh well. Yeah, good enough. Good enough. There we go. And I haven't done the border yet, so I'll do that next. There's a stray hair. I'm not loving this O, but when it's done, we won't even know. So I want you guys, while you're sitting there and chat, if you're not working on something, be thinking about things that you want to see go in a demand letter, because I'm going to write a letter and I'm going to put all you guys' demands on it. So it'll be a fibs demand letter, because mine is so inappropriate. And that might have helped it a little, maybe not, who knows. And for whatever reason, this alcohol ink does not bleed too terribly bad on this 24-pound copy paper. And I got the 24-pound by accident. I actually just ordered some, what I thought was copy paper on Amazon, and I didn't pay attention to the weight that I was ordering. When you order paper off Amazon, man, you have to be really careful, just saying. But anyway, I got this 24-pound paper. Turns out I love it. I have loved this paper. This is a sorry but not sorry. Yeah, that's pretty much how I go through life, Rachel. Sorry, not really. I'm just being kind. Or as kind as I can be. You can cover up a lot of mistakes at this stage. But I think my favorite page out of my whole, well, it's hard to say. Candyland is a real favorite, but honestly, Men in Pants, I was laughing my head off at that. Because I hadn't come up with the name. I knew I was going to use the half-naked guy, but I hadn't come up with the name until the day I sat down to make the ad. I thought I was flipping brilliant. Write it down, because I'm not writing stuff down yet, Rachel, but write down all your demands. But I think Denise streaming with Dee Dee once a month, I think that is a perfect demand from a Fib point of view. Got a little hook there that I got to get rid of. Okay, that's where we're at so far. Oops. What's the widest? That's not waterproof though. All right, let me think for a second. All right, hopefully this Sharpie will hold up. If it won't, I demand we eat cake too, Teresa. Hi, by the way. Rachel, you better be writing these down. I'm telling you. Teresa, write it down so that when I start doing the demands, you guys have those ready. I haven't decided how I want to do the gray background. I don't think I want to do it all in alcohol inks. So I might do colored pencil that I spread with mineral spirits. I don't know. Because the game board, actually, when I played Sorry with my little great niece, we actually used the Sorry board from when I was a child. My brother ended up with all our games. So we were actually playing on it. And if I remember right, the background of the Sorry board was gray. I demand we wear white after Labor Day. Teresa, see, that's why you guys are going to help me. All right. I have to use a ruler. Sorry, guys. I don't trust myself. I want the other border to be about there. All right. I'm just going to use it. Oops. Just deciding what I want to do. I need to get out a new Sharpie. Robert obviously has touched this one. You have an original Monopoly. Oh, I think mine is really old. I'm not sure if it's the original. But I have one that's really, really old. Let me go see if I have a new Sharpie. And I'll give Robert that crapola one. Alright, I'm going to have to make that one do. Guess I'm going to have to order some. Alright, now I'm going to do some to your career. Yeah, right, Rachel. No, I never imagined in a million years that my career would lead me to such heights. I never, ever in my wildest dreams. Alright, let me just sketch out here the curve that I want. If my friends could see me now. Does that look about the same? No, it does not. Yeah, we'll make that do. We'll straighten those edges up and I think it'll be okay. Don't you think? The internationally famous Sweet Wacko, yeah. No, if somebody told me any time in my life, honestly, that I would be actually recording and putting out to the universe YouTube videos, I would have said y'all are on bad drugs. Quit taking the bad drugs. That will never happen. Never, never, never happen. I don't know how it happened. Probably Dee Dee had something to do with it if I had to guess, but I'm not sure. And believe it or not, I did not measure this line. I just eyeballed it, and I'm going to go with it. And if it's crooked later, I'm going to blame you guys. This is making me nervous now. I really want to measure. I really, really want to measure. I'm going to drop it down here. And if it's crooked, Rachel, just kindly just keep it to yourself and take another sip of whatever it is you're drinking that I'm sure is alcoholic. This makes me nervous. Nervous, nervous, nervous. Do I have other friends? No, nobody that would actually claim me. All right, and I'm sure there's a line right about in here. I really wish I was measuring, but I know you guys will make fun of me, so I don't dare. And actually, I just thought of something. I'm not sure that the lines go through that slide, but it'll be okay. It would only take me a second to look it up. Is that really your line? Your lines are crooked, bless your heart. Yes, that is my line in the sand. What can I say? Oh, there's something else that I did that I need to show you guys. Where did I put that? Because when she said Robert will love me no matter what, where did I put that? It was cracking me up too. All right. Hang on, hang on. Do I have something else around here? Okay, here it is. I have another page done, you guys. I did a ransom note. Okay? Here's my ransom note. Bring the iced coffee and no one gets hurt. XOXO management. I knew I'd done something else. Have to erase that. I don't know how I got. Oh, it's smeared. Oh well. There you go. There's my ransom note. I knew I'd done something else. This will also be my favorite. Don't tie your vegetables to your cow. And I did not cut these out of magazines, you guys. I used my own lettering stencils and made each one of these. So you can show your admiration and appreciation anytime you want. So I showed that to Robert. Bring the iced coffee and no one gets hurt. And if you hadn't typed in chat about Robert will love me no matter what, that's the kind of crap the poor man has to put up with. Okay, I have a red alcohol pen. Let's just use this to make the circle. We are going to use a template for a circle because if you know me, I think anybody who tries to draw a circle from scratch is stupid. Just saying. That cow page cracks me up too, Cat and Pace. The morning she said that, I think we were actually in Dee Dee's chatting each other, and you said it first. You said, "Did Dee Dee just say?" And I was like, "Yeah, I think I heard that too." And I wrote it down because I couldn't believe. Don't tie your vegetables to your cow. What the hell, Dee Dee? She had to go to an institution of higher learning for that, I'm pretty sure. And I know she was reading out of, like, her Farmer's Almanac. But it cracked me up. It was like the best advice I'd received all day. Of course, I don't receive, well, Robert knows better than to talk to me too early. Like, talking to you guys on Monday and Wednesday is about as much interaction as I can deal with at that time of day. But I've been doing really good making myself get up a little bit earlier, so I'm somewhat coherent. And Rachel, I don't even want a comment about my level of coherency, okay? I know what she's coming back with. That's you? Coherent? What? Oh, Judy, you have 2 cracked ribs? Oh, you should just stay the hell away from all of us. Just, oh, and you came here with 2 cracked ribs. All right, let's see which one I have out. Is the 2 the one no, let's use the 3. I love it because I have so much to choose from. Wouldn't think of saying you weren't adherent. I didn't say adherent. You know what I said. How the heck did you break your ribs, Judy? If it's any of our business. If it's none of our business, just say it's none of your damn business. Where did I put the other one? Don't ribs generally heal good? I think they do. Perfect. All right, let me see. I think I want to do the shading with colored pencils. Let me go ahead and erase some of these pencil marks. Get rid of them first. Anyway, this weekend, because I'm thinking about doing the beast in one of those TN inserts, I watched a bunch of journaling videos this weekend. Oh my God, talk about falling into a black hole. Have you guys ever done that? I mean, I used to watch them all the time. That's how I found Miss Vicky B. Well, a bunch of people that I still follow to this day. I just don't watch their videos quite as regularly as I used to. But talk about a black hole. The whole journaling YouTube video market, it's vast, I'm telling you. Yeah, they can't do much with ribs. They couldn't do much with my son's back either after they decided they weren't doing surgery. There wasn't really much they could do for him. He just really had to take it easy. And then, of course, me, I worry about him being on the pain meds, and I'm checking on him like, you're not doing too much pain meds, are you? Because I know the addiction to pain meds is huge. So, yeah. So I've been really worried. He's doing well, though. I'm really proud of him. He did go hunting this weekend, so if he can go hunting, he's doing okay. All right, time to get out some colored pencils and do some shading. Need a red and a green. My little pencil, it needs to be glued onto a new one. Let's see what we got here. We'll use this one. I need a blue. Look at, I'm gonna need new pencils soon. Look at how little they're getting. Ah. And have no worries, I have tons of new pencils. I use a white Posca, I think, and I need a gray. What color gray do I want? That one should work. Okay. Journaling is a hot topic. Hi, Kathleen. There's so many to pick from, you know, and they're all really different. It's not like they're all out there doing the same thing. You slept through, Dee Dee? Well, the cool thing about sleeping through or missing a stream is they're always recorded. You can go back and watch them at your leisure. I don't send the short ones. I glue them to the next pencil, and then I don't waste them. I did that whole thing where I saved the short pencils. Yeah, no, I'm not doing that no more. Not doing it. Not doing it. I actually need, let me see if this piece of cardstock will, because this board that I put this wallpaper on that Dee Dee sent me, it's just soft enough that it doesn't give you resistance when you're pressing down a little bit, so. I'll check chat here in just a second. You like their little faces? Thanks, Joan. I forgot to draw in the stars from that one, but I'll do it probably at the end, so we'll go with it. Who cares? I'm not sure if this red is going to stand out enough. We'll just see. If it doesn't, we'll get purple grape or something. Try it. In fact, I'm going to get out a little bit darker one for that. Yeah, we'll use that one. Sometimes it just doesn't matter that much. There we go, that's better. This probably doesn't have shading on it, but I'm going to add it just because it looks so flat the way it is. And that's another thing is, even if you're drawing something and you want it to look much like whatever it is you're drawing from, you can change it up. Use it for ideas and then just change it up the way you want it. too much junk in front of my door here. Okay. With colored pencil, Dee Dee never does this. I do it pretty commonly, actually, to smooth out. Dee Dee would sit here and just smooth it out forever. I ain't doing that. I just take a little bit of mineral spirits and smooth it out. Oops, I need a little green in here. It only makes your artwork flammable for a little while. It evaporates quick, so and especially with alcohol markers, yeah, it smooths it out really nice. You could use a blender pencil for this too. I have tons of blender pencils. I hardly ever use them because this is just so fast and easy. Oops, no, that'll be fine. Oh shoot, I should have gotten the white out. When I was using the Q-tip slow, I was using odorless mineral spirits. It enables you to spread out the wax and the colored pencils really nicely. So, oh. I might just use the colored pencil. I was going to get out a white Posca pen, but the white on the pencil is working really good. Hi, Melissa. Yeah, I may not even get out the Posca. I don't know. It's going to be harder to see on these little ones, but we'll do it anyway. Oh, I need to sharpen. You know what? Uncle Dan didn't show up at Dee Dee's this morning. What the heck? Hope Uncle Dan's okay. All right, looking in the screen. Sometimes if you're looking in the screen, you can see things that you can't see while you're sitting here. So that's one nice thing about streaming. Thanks, Rachel. He didn't come in and hassle me, right? All right. I don't mind Uncle Dan's hassling. He's a pretty good egg. Any man who would willingly come in and hang out with us has got to be an okay guy, in my books. Like Jeff Potts, who comes by, and Christopher. Yeah. Fernando. Any guy that would come hang out with us, they're good eggs. Now I hope this gray smooths as well as I hope it's going to. Okay, before I forget, I need to stop and draw because I forgot it on the original art. Isn't that true, Dee Dee? Those guys, yeah, they deserve our love and appreciation. I'm going to go over this with yellow, and it's probably not going to work well, but we'll try it anyway. Oops. And I want that one fatter. Yeah, that'll be okay. Ooh, chicken parmesan pot pie. Oh, that sounds delicious. Robert won't eat them. And I like chicken pot pies. Of course, I like anything that's already made for me. I mean, that's just the truth. So, yeah, good chicken pot pie. And I do like the Marie Callender ones. The ones they used to serve at the restaurant. Are there still Marie Callender restaurants? That's how backwoods I am. I don't even know if there's such a thing anymore. That's the wrong color. I might have to go over the red with yellow colored pencils since I didn't draw it in first. That's my bad. That's just poor planning. But that's okay. Because all this is going to do is turn it orange. Maybe the yellow will sit on top of that red to a certain extent. Rachel, are you liking these ASMR colored pencil moments? If you are, speak up. I do it only because Dee Dee does it. Honestly, I wish I had space in here that I could leave my colored pencils in a silverware drawer like Dee Dee's, but I don't have the room. Yeah, this will work out good enough. I'm cool with this. It's about as good as you can get when you screw up. Now, the cool thing about this is if I was doing this for reproduction, I could repro that red right out of there and get a good yellow, but yeah. For original art, this is going to have to do it. It's good enough. Did anybody answer about the Marie Callender's? Oh, Rachel, look at you sucking up. What the hell do you want, girl? And I probably will mount this on black to put it in the book. I don't know yet, but I kind of suspect I will. I haven't decided if I'm going to cut it out yet. Otherwise, I wouldn't worry about that border. I'd just go right over it. But I haven't decided that far yet. And these pieces in the game are like hard plastic. So I might go over the game pieces with like glossy accents or something. Yeah, the red one, doesn't he look mean? He just looks like, gotcha. That was what my 5-year-old niece looked like when she would send me back home. She was brutal. But you know what? That same day we played a game of, like a memory game, and it was The Simpsons. And I watched The Simpsons, but I've never been a huge fan, right? Her memory was frightening. It was so good. I mean, because we probably had, I don't know, say 8 or 10 cards across and then 5 or 6 deep. She was kicking my butt. I'm not kidding you. That little 6-year-old memory, yeah, it made me think I needed to go to a geriatric doctor and get myself checked for memory issues. She was frighteningly good at that. She's a smart little girl. Okay, now, do I want to use a Q-tip? I think I'm going to use a cotton pad, I think, just to make it go a little bit faster. You think that's it, Flo, that they have less to keep in their heads? I don't know if that's it. I really don't. Right? Blast those little ankle biters. Right on. All right, let me get a cotton pad real quick. But the crazy thing about her in that memory game wasn't just that she remembered where the matches were, but that she knew all the characters' names. Like she knew Flanders, and I can't even remember them, all of them. I know Homer and Bart and Lisa and Marge. I can't even remember the boss's name. But yeah, I was flabbergasted. Now, I don't know if her parents let her watch The Simpsons. I'm not sure that that's the best idea in the world, but she ain't my kid, so I don't have to worry about it. The edges I'll get with a Q-tip, but these big areas, this works out really good. The nice thing about using colored pencils this way is, say I wanted to go over this now with something wet, I wouldn't have to worry about it. It's not moving. It is smushed in the paper. And it'll be nice and even, just like you had used acrylic paint or something. In tight areas like this, I will get the Q-tip out. Very cool. It's so smooth. What brand of spirits? Cassie, I don't know. I just buy it at the hardware store. It's a white can with yellow lettering on it. I do remember that. But I keep it out in the utility room, so I don't keep it here in the art room. But it does work amazingly well. It really does. And I will commonly do backgrounds like that because it does come out so nice and smooth. So, all right, let's get a white pen out here and finish the white and do some touch up. Let me get the little guys here back. All right. All right, there was a couple things up here I wanted to touch up. Now you're going to go, oh, now she's losing her mind. Now she's going insane. Yep, that's pretty much the way things are around here. Straighten up your lines. Okay, not sure what I want to do with the edges of that yellow. I think in here, no, I don't want to mess up his face. I'm just going to leave it like that. Did Uncle Dan show up after I just said Uncle Dan isn't here? You never use mineral spirits on your coloring? You know, I think it's just a matter of personal preference, Sherry. It does blend very easily. I can do some quick experiments if you want, but it does blend very easily. With the low odor. Now I would not use this if I had the odor one. I just would not use it. But if you can get the odorless, it's really not bad. I'm looking. Maybe I'll use a little bit more. Go over a little bit more on that curve. All right, I probably jinked around with him enough. I don't think I have any black paper out. Let's see if we like it mounted on black. Yeah, I think it's going to have to be mounted on black. Thanks, Carrie. I got too much junk down here around my feet. Getting out the dreaded paper cutter that I despise. My book is half of an 8.5 by 11 sheet, but with the folds, you know, the inside of the pages start getting smaller and smaller. So I start with 8.5 by 5.5. All right, should I try and keep a little bit of a white border around it? Let's try it. What the heck? Why not? Oh, one more page left. Yeah, baby. Ooh, there's... Sorry, now you're seeing the anal side. I wish I'd spaced it better, but because this S came out so far, it's not going to be equal on both sides. All right. I think we can mount it now. Oh, baby. I like it. Anything's good with black. Anything. Getting out some double-sided tape. Thanks, Rachel. I'm liking it. It's working out. Oops, forgot down here. What the heck? Sorry. I choose double-sided tape rather than glue stick because it'll lay flatter. You're going to have to bug your kids into playing Sorry later. You wouldn't have to bug me, Cassie. Hi, by the way. I would play willingly. I like games. I don't have anybody to play games with, but I am a game player. My mother was a game player. So, oops. And that's pretty much what we did as a family. My dad was also certain games, like he liked card games. So if Dad was playing with us, then we played card games. But Mom played board games, dominoes. Mom played anything. But I think part of that too is because Mother was an only child, and she didn't have siblings to play with as she was growing up. So when she got kids, she was all over the kid stuff. And honestly, like, there were times in my life when I would have said, no, I wish I was an only child. Because I always perceived my mother as very spoiled. Like, she totally got her way. And she was. I mean, there's just no doubt about that. Mother got her way in every instance, even as an adult. And I don't worry about whether or not it's that straight here because I have to trim it when I put in the book. Anyway. Oh, I think it's a great way for families to spend their time playing games together. But we camped a lot too, and of course in the evenings there was nothing to do when you're camping, you know, if you're stuck inside or if the weather's bad or something. So, you know, you might have a whole day inside, so we would just play hearts and yep. All right, now we have to choose a page where it goes in the scavenger hunt. Bring the iced coffee and no one gets hurt. I think I'll take a break and have some. Thank you, Tracy. Dan, I'm going to screenshot that. Dan, look it. Men in pants. Paper dolls. I really like the colors in this one, the blue and the purple. I love this. Get it, girl. All right, we have to find a page where... All my pages are getting pretty full. I only have a couple to choose from now. All up here, it's full. Might have to go here. But I'm not, nah, I'm not going there. Nope, can't go there. Sorry, not going there. Can't fit there either. These two pages just went together so well. That was just, what do you call it? Serendipity? Yeah, that these two pages ended up going side by side because it was so, so good. And actually, I had written on this page, ransom note, before I had ever even thought of the ransom note. You're the youngest of 13, and you were never alone until they left home. Yeah, see, I don't remember a time in my life growing up when I was ever alone. I just was never alone. Oh, there's no great place for sorry. I don't really like it there. Oh, you guys, this is okay. All right. Since it's a game page, where did I lose it now? I think I'm going to put it next to Chinese checkers. Yep, that's the page it's going to get mounted on. Yeah, men in pants. I want to hear what Dan said about men in pants. How long he had to stand and model for that. All right, is that what I want to do? Think double hard here. Girl. All right, men in pants goes there. All right. Am I doing this right? Yep, it's got to go on this side. All right. I don't want to confuse myself. Don't want to confuse my bad self. Okay. All right, I think I'm going to trim, because I had to do this on all the pages, I'm going to trim the bound side. All right. Coolio. When I do these pages for the signatures in the book, I never know if I'm going to use the pattern paper that is in there or not. Sometimes I do. More often than not, I think I don't, because I like doing my own backgrounds. So, might seem like a waste, but it's probably paper that I wasn't going to use anyway, so who cares, right? All right. I need to order some new score tape too. That's the kind of crap I have to order, is replacement of stuff that I've used up. Now, this is when you got to be really careful too. Make sure, oops, that you don't glue the page down and that you're working with the top at the top. Ask me how I know that. What did I do with the page? You always think of this as a truly Canadian game. Sorry? Sorry. Is it truly a Canadian game, though? Is that your Easter card? No, Dan, I'm sorry, it's not. Oh, you mean the Men in Pants? Check it out. Check it out. Boys and girls. What do I have sticky on here? That is annoying as hell. Stop it. See how I have to trim it? Not much on this one. So that's good. That'd awesome. Canadians, okay, Canadians are always saying sorry. I have to say that Canadians are uber polite people. Very polite. Hi, Helen. Just finishing up the page. You got here just in time to help me with my demand letter. We'll work on that for a few minutes before I end. Here's just for you, Helen. Men in pants. Men in pants are the alternative, Magic Mike. I spent almost all of my summers as a kid going up to Canada, northern Canada, Saskatchewan. I've been in all the western provinces. I have been in Ontario, but just over the border at, I can't remember the name of the lake. We took one of my grandsons there for vacation. I'll leave Men in Pants so you can watch him. What an honor. Hey, just anything for you, Helen. Anything at all. All right, we're going to put this back in the book. Get my crease back in there. All right, and I'm going to do the, my diary page. I'm going to jack with it if I'm not careful. All right, yeah, I don't mind sorry, because they're both pretty colorful pages on the opposing page of Chinese checkers. So it's getting to be a fluffy book. Yeah, I just saw Jen's, oh my God, so hilarious. You're so creative and funny. Yeah, he's even got changes of pants. Look he has clown pants, but he looks really good in them, so it's all good. I should have made him some great big clown shoes too, and maybe a clown wig. I might do that. But the polka dot pants, that was cracking me up. In his girly pants. He looks hot in girly pants. There's not many guys that can pull that off. But I have to say, this guy, he's working it. He is working it. So, I was gonna, okay, now this is how sick I am, you guys, which this will come as no surprise, and it's okay, you can comment all you want, but, and it's probably still in the trash, but my original clothes that were gonna go on him was a trench coat that opened, and I thought, oh, there's only so much disgusting I can get on my own channel, but I thought a trench coat would be pretty hysterical as well. But you guys just wait, because Men in Thongs is coming soon, and then maybe we'll do the trench coat. Maybe I I can't. I'll have to make the trench coat to fit the guy. Because it might not be this, he might not be the same size. Like, he might have bigger buns or something, right? The bullet points, pants sold separately, trade with all your church ladies. No, when I put on there trade with all your church ladies, I have to say, I am such a sick person that when I thought up trade with all your church ladies, I sat here and laughed for like 30 minutes. I found that funny, Janet, because we have twisted together. Collect all the hunks. Oh, this is my favorite page. I had so much fun doing this. Put him in a hospital. Oh, Dee Dee, I like the way you think, girl. Hospital gown. You know what? Okay, don't even get me ranting about crap like that. Like, in this day and age, you know, we can send people to the moon. We can have artificial intelligence, but we can't figure out how to not expose your ass in the hospital. What the hell is wrong with that? Huh? Like, I would have thought they could have solved that maybe 50, 60 years ago. But here we are, 2022, and you still go to the hospital and your ass hangs out. There's something wrong with that. Something very, very wrong. Okay, I'm getting out my paper here. All right, you sick, twisted fibs. They do it on purpose, girl? What, Dan, did the nurse tell you? Oh, Dan, we do that because you have the most beautiful hairy buns on the planet. Is that what they told you, Dan? We just are dying to see your hairy buns. It's your only chance to moon someone? Okay, I'm over it, Rachel. I would just like to think that in this day and age we could honestly cover up the patient and make access for doctors. Maybe a magic word, abracadabra, and your butt hangs out or something. I don't know, right? All right, you goofs. Let's do some demands, okay? This is going to be a demand letter on behalf of all the fibs demands. Rachel, repeat what you said earlier. Oh my, indeed. What did I just stumble into? Helen, you never know what you're going to stumble into when you come in here. The small bills are in the mail? Okay, Dan, I will watch for it. I'll make sure that Robert doesn't get it before I do. Because he will take the small bills. He knows better than to take the large bills, but the small bills, he'll pilfer those. He really will. Denise, at least, okay. Denise streams with Dee Dee. Is once a month enough? At least. Because we could take more. But I know she has to work because she's saving all that money doing those planners. At least once per month. Okay. That's actually a good demand, Rachel. You just turned it in. Hi, Jens. Artlandia. Well, it was Dan's bun specifically, Jens. I can say in all honesty, I have not seen enough men's buns to say with certainty that they're all hairy. Just saying. But did not want to be unreasonable for a change. There you go, Rachel. Fibs demands, Jasper, get on them. Hairy buns. Does that mean I should stop naring them? No, no, no. Keep up with the nair. Your wife wants that. I'm certain of it. All right, come on. Give me some more fib demands. Because mine are, your butt is hairy. No, men's butts. Girls don't. Girls don't have hairy butts, only men's. I demand Janet Squirrel stay out of her flower. Oh, I like that one, cat, too. Actually, I was out, SQUI, checking the pots and everything over the weekend, and they've already been there. But they were so cute because they were all running around, chasing each other up and down the trees. I know I'm going to be mad in about 2 weeks, but yesterday, I have to say, they were really cute. You were getting worried about my hairy butt, Tracy? Games at least bi-weekly. You're getting out of hand now. But I have to say, Pictionary days are very fun. I think it would get boring for you guys, though. That's what I think. Okay, when on your bucket list. No, you need to put it on your Amazon list, and don't put it on a list. Go there right now and order it. Your wife is demanding it. Bulkner. Okay. We can have as many as we want. Never stop Pictionary. Okay. We can do Pictionary. Okay, this is the truth. I may have to send Dee Dee some of the cards. I want Dee Dee to play because, like, when I'm here and I have to say your streaming brain is not your normal brain. Well, my streaming brain is actually better than my normal brain. But, like, Dee Dee comes up with such good suggestions when I'm the one drawing. I think Dee Dee should have to do at least a 30 minutes thing, right? Occasional appearance by Robert. Other than making noise in the background, I don't think he's ever made an appearance. Oh, bye. RHV. The rat. There is a picture of Robert, I think, on my IG. You can't wait till the porch. See, Dan, I'm just sick enough that when I had a cat, of course, we don't have that problem out here because there are literally no people here. But I know people in the cities have a problem with people stealing their Amazon boxes. If I lived in the city and I still had a cat, I would collect up my litter and go around to random houses in my neighborhood and put it out there. So that I would want the thieves to get the dirty litter. But if the homeowner got it, I'd be okay with that too. He said hello when delivering your coffee. Yeah, sometimes he comes in, but he knows because he's very noisy. You did, Dee Dee? Oh, thank you. Dee Dee ordered it, so we're going to play Pictionary at Dee Dee's because I want to see if her brain is as quick when she's playing Pictionary as when I'm drawing. Right? Thank you, Dee Dee. See, if I was a good friend, Dee Dee, now I'm sitting here feeling slightly bad, but it passes quickly, so don't let it bother you. If I was a good friend, I would have ordered that and sent it to you. Now I'm feeling bad for 5 minutes. You can't help but love Robert. Exploding cat dookie. That's nasty. It is, Dan, but you know what? The thieves would only have to pick it up once or twice and break them of the habit. They'd go buy whatever junk they need. Okay, come on with some demands. Okay, Dan. Exploding cat. I think you misspelled dookie, though. Oh, no, you didn't. You spelled it right. Dan, I have no idea how old you are, but back in the day, did you watch Loveline? And the reason I asked that is because of your use of the word dookie. You demand cranberries, cat and paste. I will Amazon you some of them. Whores. Okay, Melissa, we need some explanation there, because as far as I know, none of these ladies really are ladies of the evening. Not a one of them. Well, maybe Rachel. But the rest of them, no. I'm sure they're all very fine, upstanding people who pay their bills. Maybe late, but they pay their bills. So further explanation is needed. You demand no nair down there. Well, Jens, that's not something you and I have to worry about. Cats are very demanding, aren't they? No bueno. I didn't have TV from night. Wasn't on then. Well, it was. There was a TV show, but it was actually a national radio show. And Drew Pensky, Dr. Drew, you guys all know Dr. Drew. Dr. Drew was, I think, one of the original hosts. And it was a line, it was like a love line where teenagers could call in and get their questions about sex or whatever answered. And Dr. Drew would be totally non-judgmental, but some of the phone calls to Loveline were just unbelievable. And I'm thinking it was on until about 2006. So yeah, it would have been like 1976 to 2006. And at some point in the progression of Loveline, Adam Carolla teamed up with Dr. Drew. And I have to say, it got really insane. Tracy, you go have a great afternoon. I practice daily but have never been called such out loud. It's okay, it's okay, Rachel. You know, sometimes it's good to cleanse. You remember Loveline, Jens. Okay, Jens, you've got to be in the age group. I noticed that you have the start and end dates. Well, the only reason I know that is because I heard Drew Pensky sometime, Dr. Drew, say that he had done Loveline for 30 years. And I know that they were on into the 2000s, so I could do basic math, Rachel. I know it's amazing that I could subtract 30 from 2006 and come up with that. But that's exactly what I did, because I'm amazing that way. You think Dee Dee and you are about the... Dee Dee and I are exactly the same age. I think I'm actually 2.5 months older than Dee Dee. So she should listen to me more, because I'm the older. If we were twins, I would be the boss. I would be the boss of Dee Dee. Yeah, it's from November 14th to February 4th. So, yeah. You stun me regularly. Or how about we send Fibs as a secret sender of all our unfinished products, and we have to finish them and do reveal. The postage, Jasper, would keep us from eating. Unfinished projects. So, Dee Dee, next time we argue, remember, I'm the boss of you. All right, are we out of demands? Do you, Fibs, not have any demands? Well, 60 is a couple years out. Oh, you're not even 60, Dan? Yeah, with my hips, with my hands on my hips and no underwear. Dee Dee, Go put on your underwear before you hang upside down. Are you guys out of demands? Because I'll stick with 5 or 6. I don't really care. I'm 20. Janet is a 12-year-old boy. Is that not the truth, Dee Dee? I am a perpetual 12-year-old boy. And it's okay. It's okay. This pre-puberty thing, it suits me just fine. Your dad said you wouldn't get to 10. You're 34. Oh, to be 34 again. Actually, 34. Yeah, I wouldn't mind 34. But I was still working at 34. 58 to be 59. That's a good age. You know what? I like any age. Just to be alive and drink coffee and hang out with you guys, I'm good at any age. Alright, if you guys are running out of demands, I will prepare this demand letter, and by the time I stream next Monday, I will be completely done. I will choose a winner for the scavenger hunt, and I'm not sure what we'll do. Whatever I want is what I'll do. Alright, I get to scratch off sorry game now. Sorry. Okay, Dee Dee, we'll see you later. I just told Dee Dee goodbye. You want to say goodbye to Dee Dee?
Bye, Dee Dee.
Robert said dirt. I looked in the chat and it says old dirt. Alright, you guys. If you're out of demands, you guys are too easy that you didn't have more demands than that. Robert, do you have any demands?
Demands?
Demands. Not depends. Demands. No, keep it clean, buddy. Keep it clean. There are people listening. I saw the look on his face. No, I didn't see Barbara's demand. They're all saying, hey, Robert, don't be going around saying nasty stuff.
Okay.
No, they didn't say that.
I'll try my best.
Barbara and Karen Sue had demands. Oh, gosh, I'm so sorry. Let me go back and check. Okay, Karen says JMY stream Monday and Wednesday. I used to do that. Stream Monday and then one other day during the week, kind of impromptu. Going back. Oh, Jasper, you got imploding kittens and exploding cats? Robert Vaughn.
What?
You're being noisy.
I know.
Alright, I'm not finding the other one. And I'm not going back that far. So sorry. Was Barbara's demand something about a ruler? Hey, Lena. I have your, I started watching your video. I haven't finished it yet. But that little Inuit guy, OMG, is he adorable. Demand chocolate. That's a good demand. Psycho music. Dun, dun, or the Jaws music. Dun, 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 dun. Don't you go say no, 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 no. You be careful.
Oh, you guys take pity on me now, because she's up to something.
You just remember this, Robert Vaughn. This is all you ever have to remember, okay? I'll show you.
Okay.
Here, get over here.
Do what?
Here. You just read that and then go do whatever you're doing. I'm on my last one, Lena. I showed him this. Bring the iced coffee and no one gets hurt. XOXO, the management. You demand a 50th birthday party? You're entitled to a 50th birthday party, Jasper. Lena, are you going to finish by Friday? I'll put you on the list. Oh, Judy, I can't tell him that. You're turning 60. 60 is a good age. All right. Lena, are you going to finish yours? Marble paint. Okay. Lena will finish that. The marble painting. Okay. I'll give you some free advice because I didn't do it right. Okay? You have to get multiple marbles. And then splat the paint, get a cereal box, some empty box that you can roll it around in, but use multiple colors of paint and multiple marbles, because I was doing one marble at a time until they told me you're doing it all wrong. So, but it was fun after I got going. You can look it up on the New Year's Eve Streamathon. Are you going to make another book after this one? Melissa, I haven't. In the past, oh my God, could you make more noise?
I'm trying.
Could you try? How about bring the backhoe in here and maybe dig up the front room or something? You think you could manage that?
Try that.
You can do it?
Yeah.
All right. I want to see it. Let's get on it.
Might rough up the front door when I come in.
Well, it's okay. Just you get on it, bad boy. If it's noisy, you're on it. You demand the tooth fairy do his damn job? So, Melissa, I normally do not do another book after the scavenger hunt, but in the past we have done swaps. One year we did an ATC swap. We've done zine swaps. So I probably will try and think of some other projects, but I probably won't do another 3-month project like this with prompts. I suppose I could if you guys want. But yeah, I've not in the past. Usually I do a 3-month, and typically in the summertime people are busy otherwise. I do this because wintertime you're kind of stuck inside. So it's just like a goal to get you through winter into spring. And then, yeah, go on and do other things. Robert does have a backhoe. Robert Vaughn has backhoes. Okay, let me tell you about his rolling stock. Robert Vaughn has backhoes. Robert Vaughn has tractors. Robert Vaughn has four-wheel drives, or little four-wheeler machines. Robert Vaughn has a motorcycle. Robert Vaughn has 3 cars. What else do you have, Robert? What else do we have to insure and buy tires for? Come on, don't be bashful. Speak up. Oh, 2 four-wheelers. No, you gave one to Eddie, right?
Gave one to who?
Eddie? Doesn't Eddie have
Yeah.
your blue one? Okay, so we got rid of one of them.
They give you the backhoe too.
Well, it's at Eddie's right now. You gave it to him? Just, here, Eddie, you can have my backhoe?
We need it. We know where to go get it.
True that. Now, can we start giving away other junk?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You heard him. Oh, he does have a riding lawnmower. Yes, yes, yes.
And you ain't giving away
He's
me.
got, wait. Robert, how many riding lawnmowers do you have?
Do
How
I
many
have?
are over in the barn? How many riding lawnmowers right now are in our possession?
Just one.
No. I know you're lying.
He's got one over there.
No. You've got mine.
2.
Okay. What'd you do with the other grasshopper? You used to have 2 grasshoppers. Did you give that?
Yeah, I sold it.
Oh, you sold. He
Mhm.
sold something. Oh my God. You want to come visit Robert's collection? Oh. Really, one time I did. I sat down and wrote, if we had to buy tires for all of Robert's stuff, wasn't it like 100 tires, Robert? Wouldn't we have had to buy like 100 tires?
I don't know, but quite a few.
Lawnmower fetish. I'm not kidding. Closet lawnmower fetish. Robert is a collector of things that have engines. Okay, Lena, I'll write that on the demand list. Lena is demanding, Robert, that you roll into church on a different vehicle every Sunday until you run out. We'll see you in the fall. Oh, Starla, wouldn't that be awesome? I would love to demand someone clean my house. All right, I'm putting that down. I want to do that too. I like that one. And on a unicorn. What'd you say, Jen? Let me go back. I'll have to check. Okay, Jen's saying, demanding that we do another 3-month book. Oh, Rachel, we are definitely going to do a 2023 scavenger hunt. I hope he doesn't roll into church ladies trading hunky collectible cards. That's funny, Cat and Pace. I showed him well, of course, you know I showed him the Men in Pants page. Do you remember that, Robert Vaughn?
The which page? No.
Oh, well, rub it in, Dorothy. I already have a cleaner and a gardener. Yeah. I need a cleaner and a gardener. Robert's kind of my gardener, though. He takes care of everything outside for the most part. If Robert went to church on a unicorn, I would want a photo too. All right, you guys, we've got 11. We should have rounded it out to an even dozen. I'll think of one more. But I'm about done. So we got our last page. There's our sorry page. I am going to, I think I am. Let's see if I have glossy accents. They're probably so damn old. Yeah, I have enough. Let's put glossy accents on the little guys. Did you guys get any starters going for your gardens? I'll just go buy fairly large tomato plants. I used to start them in the greenhouse like in February. Yeah, that's nonsense. I don't do that crap anymore. Haven't done it for years. It's so easy just to go buy them. And there's certain things when we used to do the garden across the street, that I would grow. But things like carrots and stuff like that, it's so cheap to buy them. I would never grow them ever again. Of course, now with groceries going up like they are, maybe I wish I had a garden like I used to have. And when we had the farm in Bixby, this isn't wanting to come out, so I'll do that later. I'll have to unstick it. Yeah, Dorothy, that's not going to happen. I will demand do some more art. Well, next week I probably will. And now that the scavenger hunt is over, I mean, these last couple months, I've been doing scavenger hunt pages a lot. But starting next Monday, I probably We'll start doing more watercolor. You saw the strawberry starters got your attention? Well, you know another cool thing, Dan, I don't know if you've seen it, is cut the ass end off a butt of celery, keep the butt of the celery, stick that in water, and you can have celery growing right on your kitchen counter all the time. Yeah, see, our growing season is going to start right about in the next week or two. We're that far south. It was worth a try, Dorothy. Is your 100 Things book a comp book? What 100 Things book? Riri, I don't know what 100 Things... The one that Dee Dee talked about this morning, is that what you're thinking about? 100 Things book, a comp book. Refresh my memory, Riri. I don't know. Do I have a 100 Things book? This Glossy Accents is so old. But if Dee Dee does that 365 art prompts, I will definitely be doing that with her, for sure. Yeah, that nozzle has some really crud in it. Damn, Sam. And I'm pushing it down in the bottle, which is probably really stupid, too. Okay, here we go. It's coming now, boys and girls. Yeah, I'm not going to sit here and do this. I think, let's see. All right, move my book so I don't ruin everything in the process. But I think, all right, Riri, right now, 1,000 Things in Scavenger Hunt. Oh, the book that I'm working on right now, no, that is not a comp book. That is a book, 8.5 by 11 inches, that I made myself. And I made it on the, oh gosh, now I'm going to say something that I'm not even sure if it's true. It seems to me as though I did it on the New Year's Eve Streamathon. Okay, that's not going to work. I think this little nozzle will pop out. I just have to find the right tool to get it. Or get Robert Vaughn to do it for me. I'm pretty sure it would almost be easier just to order some new Glossy Accents, wouldn't it? I'll figure it out. Okay, let's see what's Dan. Yeah, I saw that tomato slice plus the husking the seeds from a lemon, wetting them in a paper towel for 2 weeks. Yeah, put them in your oven on a cookie sheet. Keep them in the dark, and they will sprout like that. Any seed will do that, Dan. So, the guy used egg. Are you talking eggshells? Oh, I saw one of the, somebody using eggshells as little planters. But use the egg carton, because then you can just plant it in the ground and it's like compost. It'll just disappear. I have one of those 365 art prompts, I think. I was going to go out and look after Dee Dee, but I forgot. But I will go look for it later on. I'm almost sure. Now, see, you guys got me going crazy because I'm almost sure that that pops out and I can get it clean. I could just cut it off. Whatever. All right. But yeah, this book, it's just made out of, I did the collage on the outside, and it's just, yeah, I just made it. And I'm pretty sure it was sometime around New Year's Eve. New Year's Eve. Of course you can, Jasper. Ask me a serious question, I'll give you a bullshit answer. No, not really. I'll be honest, I'll tell you the truth about anything. Except certain things I can't remember. Because I was probably impaired at the time. Serious question coming up. Serious answer coming up. And this year I altered it and I added a 1-inch spine so that the book could, because the past years they've been so fluffy, so I did build in the 1-inch spine so it wouldn't be quite so unmanageable. I really want to send you a tweed jacket with colored nubs. OCD hell. Oh my God, Rachel. It's about the scavenger hunt. Thinking of altering the Monopoly game to real life. Get on it, Jasper. Do that. The thing about any of those prompts is they're just a jumping off point. You can do anything you want. Like altering it to real life, that would be awesome. You can be as sarcastic as you want. You could have hook or alley on the Monopoly game, and I probably would figure out some way to give you extra points for that. Like if you could have Skid Row, I would just be ecstatic. If you had a Skid Row and hook or alley, yeah, I'm on it. That would be excellent. Because that's real life. I mean, that's what we've got. Right? And right now, I'm just killing time. Cool, because I really mean it. I love the ideas I've come up with, thanks to you. Seriously, thank you. Breaking Bad neighbors. Ooh, no lie, Dan. Exactly. And you wouldn't have to, okay, you wouldn't go to jail. Where would you have to go to for something that's worse than prison? I know what I want to say, but I can't say it because I'm so politically incorrect that you guys wouldn't like me anymore. Jail's pretty bad. I've never been there, but I always assume that jail is pretty bad. You know, I've heard things that go on there, and like the showers and soap and all that. I've heard about that, but I don't know any of that firsthand, so don't go telling your neighbors. Standing in line at the checkout counter. That's a good one, Rachel. We should do a real life. Okay, I'm going to write that down too, because that would be a great thing. A real life Monopoly. And instead of Boardwalk, you don't have any Monopoly pieces. You don't need them, Melissa. Draw them if you want. Here's, let's see, where's my Monopoly board? Here's my Monopoly board. I didn't have any pieces. I just drew the board. That's actual real Monopoly money. I did not draw that. I wish I could draw that good. And then I just did a little matchbook of all the, or not all of them, but some of the cards, and then looked up useless information about Monopoly. The Monopoly man's name was Rich Uncle Milburn Pennybags until 1999, and then they changed it to Mr. Monopoly. Okay, here's another. I'm going on another rant. This is it. I'm done. Why can't we just leave things alone? Like, if Aunt Jemima and the image of Aunt Jemima was good for all the 100 years or however long it's been on there, why the hell can't we leave Aunt Jemima on there? It's not going to change anything socially. It's just baloney. And I'm cleaning up my language and my attitude for you guys, but that pushes me over the edge. Or the Indian on the Land O'Lakes. What the hell? Or here's another thing. Team mascots. Okay, those are like a totem. You choose that because it's something you admire. It's not shameful. It drives me crazy how stupid we've become. Why can't he just be Uncle Milburn Pennybags? Why do we have to change him? Right? So those are the kind of things that make me crazy, you guys. It's not appropriation. It's stupid. We're just stupid. So quit being stupid. Okay. I'm glad I got that off my chest. And on top of that, lawyers have ruined every freaking thing. Singing to the choir over here, hon. Well, that just pisses me off about attorneys, you know, like lawyers ruin everything. Just saying. Your ladder costs you $30 more because they have to print that damn label so dumbasses don't stand on the top. Do you think that dumbass who's going to get on that top rung isn't going to anyway? They're going to. I've seen Robert Vaughn do it, for God's sakes. Okay, end of rant. Lawyers ruin everything. And that cup of hot Monopoly, McDonald's coffee that you're going to sit in your crotch, it's going to burn you. Don't do that, stupid. All right. Monopoly was invented by a woman, believe it or not, named Elizabeth Maggie. The longest game of Monopoly lasted for 70 days, and there's also another, I don't remember now, but it was like the longest underwater game of Monopoly. It was a long time. Monopoly is printed. Oh, have you guys seen that video of the little kid who's playing Monopoly with his family, and he's just bawling. He's just bawling. And his mom is like, "What's wrong, Peter?" or whatever the kid's name is. "I hate taxes. It ruins the whole game." And I thought, oh boy, wait till you get to real life. Boy, maybe not end of rant. Okay. So is it Ain't Your Mama now? It could be, Dan. I don't know. It gets me crazy. Okay. Monopoly is printed in 47 languages in 114 countries. And never mind. The Monopoly tokens were inspired by a charm bracelet, which I think is very cool. November 19th is National Play Monopoly Day. That's 5 days after my birthday. Okay, so whoever it was that said that they don't have Monopoly pieces, you could use whatever you have in your house. I probably wouldn't recommend sex toys, but it's yours. You get to do what you want. Yeah, I could make some recommendations if you want. There you go, Jasper. Jasper, you are definitely thinking outside the box. So you are on it, girl. All right. Before I get in any more trouble, YouTube not only censors me but bans me. It's probably time for me to get out of here. So you'll see the book one more time and then we're done. We are done. I will put my makeup painting in there too, and it'll go opposite the postage page. Yeah. I will get this in here laid out somehow. I'm not crazy about my tree, but oh well. I like the story of the trees, so it is what it is. But I don't want to cheat. Like, I know I could use other products, but I don't really want to cheat. So, all right, you guys. Sorry. No wonder Robert's in the barn. All right, you guys. Rachel, thank you for the prayers as always. I appreciate that. I do believe in the power of prayer. And right now, God bless us all. We all need it. All right, you guys. I'm gonna go do something more productive than what I've been doing. I hope. So be kind to each other, and I love you all, and I will see you Wednesday at Dee Dee's or somewhere else around the interwebs. All right? Love you. See you. Bye.